Hello, hello, welcome everyone to another evening of World of Warships Legends. I am your host, Phoenix61. We are rocking the Chumphon. I like to call it the Chumbawamba. And then I sing, you know, I get knocked down. But, yeah, you know. Anyway, so we can't pronounce the ship name, like many other ships we can't pronounce. This ship is definitely challenging to play at Tier 6 here. Reminds me a lot of the Atlanta, if you have the American premium tier 6 cruiser, the Atlanta, right? So lots of turrets. They move really, turret traverse speed super quick, as you can see. And then you do get, your choice of high explosives or AP rounds, right? The upside here is you get smoke screens. You also get this anti-air booster, as well as a torpedo launcher reload booster, which is pretty handy because these torpedoes, I think you get like 10-kilometer range torpedoes, right? But anyway, so we're making a beeline for the nearest cover island here, right? And we're getting spotted, which is unfortunate, but we will try and we'll take the risk and try and see if we can't get in a little bit closer before we hit the brakes and use the smoke screen, right? Just to get ourselves a little bit better of a position. This game is, as much as it is about, knowing who to shoot at and what to do, positioning is also really important. So we're going to try and get ourselves in a good position. And then ideally I was going to try and sneak into the B hole here and get the B zone captured. But it looks like there is an enemy destroyer in there as well. We don't have the greatest means of the ability to discover him, to spot him without putting ourselves at risk significantly, right? Like we'd have to go into the zone without using our smoke screen, and I imagine every battleship out there would shoot us because we're a cruiser in the middle of the map, right? So didn't want to do that, so we are temporarily allowing them to cap the zone, right? And then we're just kind of taking pot shots. Oh, there he is. Can we get a defend before he gets the cap? Ooh, somebody hit him. And we'll probably get hits too. Yep, and then here come torpedoes from him too. So he knew we were over here as well. Just because we were spotted earlier, and then plus you can see our smoke screen, right? But as you can see, it's a struggle to get real amounts of damage with this ship. So for the most part, I've been trying to do just as much like fire spamming as I can. And we'll go ahead and use our first reload booster here on the torpedoes. As you can see, that cooldown is 5 minutes for that, so use it. Like, you'll barely be able to use the third one if you're rocking fully packed like I do, right? So, so use the boosters. There's definitely better times to do it, but I was kind of like, if that Bismarck keeps coming over there, we'll have 2 sets of torpedoes going towards them instead of just the one. And then, since our smoke screen was about to end, I didn't want to be in that middle area of the map. As you can see, there's 2 cruisers, 3 battleships, plus their destroyer converging on that area, right? So I didn't want to be able to, I didn't want to be taking all of that fire, because they're going to pick on you when they see you in a little itty-bitty weakling cruiser, right? So we'll make the best of our situation. Get next to an ally that allows our fully packed, that allows our consumables to come back. So now we already have another smoke screen ready to go. And we could actually potentially see if we can't get this battleship inside of it too. He's probably, if he's firing his guns, he's probably getting spotted anyway, but it's nice to try, right? It's nice to try. But yeah, a lot of times people try and help out battleships with smoke screens, and a lot of times it's kind of a waste. Just as they fire their guns, they get spotted regardless anyway. So, yeah, at least within a range. It's not as cruisers. It's not so bad. As you can see up in the top left, as we fire our guns, our spotting circle expands a little bit. So that's amplified if you're a battleship, right? So. We'll continue to just send torps and bullets at this P. Heinrich, right? See if we can't keep lighting them on fire. I feel like that's the best way to go with this ship, but, you never know. Like, so I have played ships incorrectly before. It does happen, right? So, but fire spamming seems to be working the best for me. And then, me, I like to try and play around. So we're going to switch to AP and just kind of see what kind of damage we do against this battleship, really. And it's not much. 1,000. I feel like we were getting better numbers with the HE shells, plus the chance of fire. Are we going to get this kill with the torpedo? Boosh. There we go. there's some actual damage on the board now. Alright, so let's swing around and get into the A zone and get the A cap, so that'll help us. We'll stick close to this island on our left side here, and that way we kind of will have some cover and not put ourselves too far out in the open. Don't make ourselves too vulnerable, right? Only lost a tiny bit of health. And here come some torpedoes. That's from that battleship, I guess? Must be. We're not spotted, and their other destroyer just died in Zone B, right then and there. So, yeah, as you can see, these bullets arch crazy, crazy high. I am actually going to move out a little bit more because once we, if we do get spotted, we've got our smoke screen. So we'll see how much we can kind of stretch our position here so that we can continue to shoot, at least, we'll be able to shoot the New Orleans, depending on where he goes, and then this Italian battleship here too, right? So, versus if we stayed in the back, that New Orleans just went unspotted, we wouldn't have been able to shoot him anyway, right? So, but yes, it's always with these high-flying bullets, it's always quite a challenge to get hits, right? Especially for targets that are at range. We're not doing too bad here on the Carcilio. That damage that happened there was not us. That was mostly the battleship. The timing was impeccable. I was like, "Ooh, look how much we did," and it's like, no. We are up to 42,000. All right, so we got something going for us. So now we will swing back around. So the enemy never did capture Zone B, which is kind of nice. So our teammates and along with ourselves going after that destroyer right away when he got spotted in the B hole there, definitely is playing its part now, because now they haven't had that zone capped. Now we're going to be able to swing back around here and go into it and get that zone capture. And then, of course, I am sticking close to our friendly battleship here with Massachusetts. Can we sneak this kill? Can we sneak it? Come on. Oh my gosh, the battleship just shot next to us, and his bullets are way faster than mine. Like, mine still aren't there yet, and he got that kill. He fired after me. and there my bullets are finally hitting the water over there. Alright, but yeah, so since we're staying close to an ally here, our fully packed is rocking, and so our smoke screen's coming back hella faster than it normally would have, right? So, and same for the torpedo reload booster, right? So we're on our third one. As you saw, there was a 5-minute, recharge time, whatever you want to call it, cooldown for that, and we're already about to be able to use our third one right here in another minute here, right? But actually use it appropriately, and actually get use out of it. I doubt that'll happen, right? There's 2 ships left, but it'll be there, right? Thanks to fully packed. Then yep, trigger another fire. So I mean, if you kind of look at it, we've got 170 main battery hits now and only 6 fires. That's kind of, I just feel like the fire chance should be a little bit better. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll park it here while we solidify this the capture on this on the B hole here, right? And then if we've got targets to shoot at, that's just gravy. That's just icing on the cake. So I'll shoot our torpedoes. So you can see we lost fully packed, and now the torpedo reload booster has a longer cooldown now, right? So that's the disadvantage there, right? So that's how much better that was, just because we were close by an ally. So I shot those torpedoes through into Zone C, but I don't think they're gonna hit that cruiser unless he turns in and kind of comes through that little alleyway, right? So it's just kind of a guess shot. And so we'll do our best to try and hit this Bismarck at far out range, right? So you can see, we're just a battleship is able to dodge your bullets. It's how much time there is between when you shoot the guns and when they make it to the target, right? And you can see in the reticle there too, it says 15 seconds on just to the left of the reticle when you're zoomed in. So that's your sort of your bullet flight time, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm sure there's a real name for that, but that's what I'm calling it. And then we've kind of got this this game in the bag, right? So our battleship on our team's been doing a great job of kiting away. He's low on health in our division. You can see him up very high up north on the map. And so has literally been drawing the fire of these ships for a good chunk of this end game here, and it's allowed our team to get this zone capture as well as do damage on these targets as well, like kind of free and clear without having to worry about, without having to die, right? So it does look like the Bismarck's starting to eye up us, or at least somebody over in this direction, right? And we're unspotted right now, and we're just outside of spotting range, so I was kind of thinking, you know what, I can avoid, I'll avoid firing my guns for the time being, because he can't see us, since we're not spotted, and then we'll see if we can't get into Zone C and capture that zone. But like I said, it's really not going to matter, but I like to go for objectives whenever I can, just because that kind of helps you out with your XP score at the end of the match, as well as credit earnings, right? So we talk about that quite a bit here on my channel. So we'll take a cheap shot here, just because we're about to duck behind this island. So we'll only get spotted for a second, depending on where that cruiser went, right? Now we get another round off here, just because those bullets fly so high, and then yeah, this New Orleans is gonna want to pick on us now. So I'll shoot torpedoes up there, but yeah, obviously they're not gonna hit him unless he decides to flip a bitch and come back after us, right? Which, like, sometimes, like, I like to do that. Like, if I'm like, all right, we're gonna lose, let's YOLO this, let's see what we can do. But we are up to 163,000 damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for me, for this ship, right? Like, I'm definitely riding the struggle bus with this this tech tree. So I'm interested to see, like, the reason I'm playing it is because I'm still working through it. I don't have this one maxed out yet, right? So I don't have the tier 7 for this the Pan Asian cruisers yet. So we're trying to get that, maxed out. So right now, literally just trying to do as much as I can in the few last second moments that I have in my little ship's life here. And that, this Bismarck, is that secondary batteries, or did he fire? Oh yeah, here come main batteries at us. So this will probably end us. We are turning in and slowing down, but yeah, the New Orleans actually is what got us. He's got a sliver left too. I might have that fire on him. There it is. All right, I shouldn't have trash talked the fires before, because we did get, 250 main battery hits, 10 fires, so that's what is that, 5%? Who likes math here, right? I think that's like around 5%, right? Because if it was 100 main battery hits and it was half that many fires, that, right? Yeah. Mental math. That does put us at the top of the leaderboard there with 2,500 XP, and then we, of course, made a little bit of cash here. We do have premium days going right now as well. So this is how we have this commander set out, this Muna Hoshinova. I'm sure I'm saying her name wrong, but this is the Commander Geist, right? So I forget who this really is. But yeah, so chances, HE shells causing fire, and then I think our inspirations had to do with them, like, accuracy and stuff like that. And then this one's kind of nice. You get an extra torpedo reload. You could go smokescreen there. That would honestly probably be better, seeing as how it's so hard. But yeah, Chen Shakan is, if you see in the top right there, is who we were using. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm doing World of Warships videos every day.